This will
Wow.
be Team KPV's Hunters versus the monster player for Team Sith Evolve, which
You
is
know,
Bugsy.
and it's 3-0 right now in favor of Sith Evolve, which means that if Bugsy can wrap this one up, he just clinched the finals for his team.
Yeah, this will be the final game. If Bugsy wins here, then Team Sith Evolve will take first place in this Go4 Evolve Sunday Cup, winning 4-0 over Team KPV.
Now, Aegis, I believe this is the first match you've ever seen Bugsy play. Let me just say, probably one of my very favorite one of my very favorite monster players in the scene today.
I believe I spectated him once during the Community Cup, which was the Trial Cup before they started the Go4 Evolve series.
Mm.
But I don't believe I have seen him play since, so I'm looking forward to this. We'll see how they do.
Yeah, it
I
absolutely seems like he's found a great home here at Sith.
I was playing against Bugsy actually yesterday in the monthly finals. Those games were actually casted by the ESL guys, Demon and Bugsy, and they were some pretty awesome games. I will tell you now that Bugsy's a fan of the Aftershock as well, so we're probably going to see
Very
that going
cool.
into this game as well.
Very cool. I like to see Aftershock.
It's something which is really different. Like normally you'd see Krakens going into free Lightning, free Banshee, and free Vortex when they get to stage 3, but this Aftershock trend, it's really, really, really cool. Like you
You know,
get
I
back
wonder
to
if
Alpha,
it's
and you
I
go back to
wonder if
Beta.
it's gonna last. What's your opinion here? Is it gonna last after they fix the movement glitch on it currently?
I think it's very much going to be sort of like a surprise thing once the movement glitch on it is fixed. Something which teams aren't going to expect. Like coming out of the Evolve, if you can get an Aftershock off on 3 people when it's a level 3 Aftershock, that's 60% of their HP gone on all 3 of those people. You follow that up with some other damage, and that's going to be really strong. But I still think after this patch, I don't think we're going to even see much Kraken after this patch. Maybe it depends how big the changes are to the Lightning Strike, which are being implemented. But I don't know. We've got to look forward and see what's going to happen next week. Because
Yeah.
next week we might only see Wraith.
Yeah, that could be interesting. We will have to wait and see. This is the second half of round 2 in this best of 5. Team Sith Evolve currently leads 3-0. If their monster player Bugsy can clench the win right here as the Kraken, they will be the champions right here versus Team KPV. Let's get some hype up in chat right now. If you guys want to see Team Sith Evolve win right here today, let's see some PogChamps up in chat. And if you want to see my KPV pull an upset here today, let's get some Swift Rage in chat right here and now. Let's cover the players. We've got Infernalish on Assault playing Markov. We've got Hymns on Medic playing Kyra. We have Memphis on Support playing Cabot. And to round off the God Comp, we have Vax on Trapper playing Maggie.
I think my KPV needs a bit more than luck to pull this back. They've got to win 3 straight games in a row and then take it to the tiebreaker to be another chance here. So let's see if they can do it.
And how
I mean-
mentally challenging is it to come back from something like this, especially with a monster player as good as this? I mean, you know you've played against him.
Generally, you just don't think about these things in the game. You take it game by game, that's all that matters. You just try not to think about it as much as you can. I don't know how it's going to affect these other players, but for me, it's game by game.
Yeah,
Wow, and
that's
Bugsy.
exactly how you come back. You cannot let it phase you. You take it one game at a time.
Bugsy, 2 meets here from being able to evolve. They are doing an excellent job of preventing him from doing a whole lot of beating, though. He's going to try and close in and drop over the top of it before the Trapper's able to drop the dome, and it looks like he's going to be successful in that maneuver, moving his way back down the map.
I think he's just trying to get a feel for the Trapper right now. Who's going to see, was he going to be a bit trigger happy on that dome? Could I potentially avoid it? And then I would be able to go for the stage up with no risk of getting domed coming out of the stage up. So just getting a feel for the Trapper player at the moment. At that point he was full on armor, so if he was playing defensively inside the dome, he could take a bit of a beating and still be fine. But,
Oh wow, Cabot does get a fantastic dust thing off, predicting where the monster's about to be, and drops it absolutely perfectly. Looks like he's going to be tracked for the next, 10 seconds still.
Yeah, this makes it difficult for him to go for the stage up now. He has to wait for this dust tag to go out, otherwise they're going to know his exact location when he goes to the stage up. Which buys him a bit more time, allows him to get back into a better position, seeing as the monster player's been going halfway across the map right now. And makes it even more difficult to go for the evolve.
it seems like he's going for this back bay tyrant kind of evolve spot that I see almost every Kraken I ever play on this map go for. It's a really fine spot for him. There's wildlife back there to help him just in case he does get in the engage. There's a Crowbill and a tyrant within spitting distance of each other. No, it looks like he's going to turn around and go head back up the beach instead.
Yep, good use of that pillar there, breaking line of sight
good
from
read.
the rest of the team. He just smells them through, he knows where the trapper is, and he just commits to one side, sneaks around as much as he can before they notice him, and then as soon as they see him, he just goes away using his traversals.
Yeah, that's a great read there from Bugsy.
So now, no dust tag on him, he's going to the opposite side of the map. KPV is actually pretty close on his tail, and that's one of the things about this map is it's really difficult to open some ground up in order to get the evolve off. You almost have to expect that you're going to get caught when you're evolving on this map. So going into the caves here, it looks like maybe we're going to see the Aftershock build, and maybe he's going to try and see how much he can surprise KPV with this.
Yeah, he should be getting the evolve. He is getting it right now. I think that they will be able to catch up on him. Yeah, they're only about 50 meters away. They should be able to catch up and get a dome off. It will be inside of a caves, which, like you said, is a very dangerous spot to fight an Aftershock Kraken.
But no, he's going into Banshee Mines and Vortex.
Yep, that more traditional, that more traditional build that we've traditionally seen here in ESL. Almost everybody's gone that right up until today.
Yeah, it's because of how the sneak pounce used to work. Like, it was so strong playing a melee-based Kraken, and you would run around mealing people and sneak pouncing and using the Banshee Mines and Vortex. But now that's changed.
Well, sorry to interrupt you there. Fantastic job here. He's got both medic and trapper down to medic and support down to half health. Doing that fantastic vortex into sneak pounce into Banshee Mine, but they're now starting to get on him. Almost got it down to about a quarter health off of them. Wow, medic about to go down. Just a sliver of health left, being tumbled, unable to heal herself.
And once again, we see that Cabot damage amp and lightning gun from Markov combo, just dishing out so much punish on him. But medic does go down. They may still stay in and fight. I think they might have the damage to finish
Daisy
this.
Almost getting the res here, but no. Memphis is about to go down as well. Daisy goes down, trying to get the res on Kyra. Kyra does finally get back up, and with Kyra getting back up, this suddenly goes from fantastic situation for Bugsy to really bad trade.
Yeah, that's not worth it at all. If he was able to kill the medic there, he could have potentially finished them off, go and get some armor, go back in. There's no way for them to be healed up. But with the medic being up there, losing all of that health for a single strike on the medic, that's not worth it at all.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It looks like Bugsy has made the same mistake that Inexorable made in the last game that we saw. Just a gross overcommitment.
It's really hard sometimes when you're playing Monster not to completely see red. Once you've got one of them down, you understand that their chances of winning go down exponentially. But unfortunately, that prevents you from seeing little things like Daisy occasionally. Daisy had literally just the required amount of time in order to res before she was killed by that vortex. Just hard timing there for Bugsy.
Speaking of Daisy, Daisy's actually dead right now. And Bugsy is going to realise this because there was only two people who got down, the medic and Daisy, and Daisy managed to get the medic back up before Daisy would actually go down. So now they actually don't have any sort of way of tracking the monster.
And look at that, we have a cloaked trapper coming in. They're looking to get a cloaked dome off right here. She's got the dome ready.
Bugsy can sneak past them. There's no way for them to actually know which way he's going to go.
Yeah, and he's actually going to take the opportunity to try and sneak pounce Assault. Looks like Assault's going to pop his shield, preventing any damage from coming on and giving the rest of the team enough time to catch up. But will it be enough? I think Assault might actually go down here. No, it looks like Medic was able to get there just in time.
Yeah, and he is going to sneak away. They stayed just a little bit too far back. I think they had the perfect opportunity for a dome.
Trapper's right behind him here. Trapper's staying on him. He's staying far out. Staying far out into the coastline there. Trying to stay as far away from the Trapper as he can. They're keeping him in combat here, which is giving him more traversals, which allows him to get away. I don't know if they should be shooting right now.
Yeah, that's a very, very good point. Cabot just nailing him with that railgun is keeping him in combat, and they're not doing any permanent damage to him.
If they were able to dodge all of the attacks that he was throwing out with them and get him out of combat, maybe they could have got the dome off here, but they're still really close behind him here because he stopped 3, tried to get more armor so that he could avoid any chip damage, but even so, it's really close right now.
Wow, missing with that vortex, just not connecting with a lot of the skill shots that Bugsy's usually able to land, and that we've seen him land in the previous fights. Definitely starting to show a little bit of nerve here on Bugsy's end. He's heading back to that cave system again, but he still doesn't have enough energy to evolve, and I think that he has eaten just about everything available up inside there.
Trapper's also right behind him here as well. The Trapper knows exactly where he is. He can hear him through the wall. He knows exactly where he is, and he knows exactly where he's going. Catching up with him pretty good here by cutting across the map. Bugsy having to go the long way around. He's getting some meats inside the cave here. He could potentially get enough to stage up, but he's not going to be staging up inside those caves. That's far too risky for him after what happened last time.
No, I agree with you. I think that Bugsy's probably going to try and either force a dome or try and get a strike on Trapper before he's going to go for his stage 3, especially with how little health he's got and how exposed he's going to be as soon as he tries to pop that evolve.
Trying to bait that dome though, that's risky on the amount of HP Bugsy's in. If it goes wrong, he could lose inside that dome no matter what he does.
Alright, and it does look like he's finally able to create the distance that he needs to get away from Vax. Will it be enough, though, to secure him the time that he needs to be able to evolve?
Yeah, I don't know. He's finally getting the points to evolve. Yeah, finally, right now. We are almost 10 minutes into the game.
Excellent pressure from this MKPV team here today.
Oh, wow, Markov. Take less damage.
Markov very low, but I believe that Markov also has his personal shield ready to go.
True, but with something like this, with a Kraken going Banshee Mines and Vortex, you just can't underestimate the burst it can put out. You can be killed within a second. We saw that earlier in the Elevate game versus SiTH. It's
very true, especially when that Kraken's placing those Banshee Mines behind you. Occasionally you can end up dying before you realize what you died to.
Yeah, one of the things that people think they can do with the Assault is I can take the damage, I can be this front line, and I can absorb everything with my personal shield. But once that personal shield's gone, you're no different from anyone else on the team.
Alright, and it looks like he's created enough distance to be able to evolve, and there are a few Reavers here in the cave, so he is going to have a couple of bars of armor by the time the Hunters do catch him. Maybe, actually. He might be able to dash out.
I don't know, this is close, he's domed. The Trapper through the dome outside of the cave was very clever, predicting his position. So now, no armor, the only bit of health he got from staging up, this is very, very close.
Yeah, this will be a tense fight. He has no armor. He is down to almost a third health. Look at that. Cabot with the damage amp, and Markov with the lightning gun. Once again, just utterly demolishing his health.
Markov pops a really early shield, though. Kind of a questionable move, considering that I don't know. They may be able to do enough damage to make it not make any kind of difference, but it is very interesting that an Assault preemptively pops shield without a Hank on the team. Wow, a fantastic long-range lightning strike takes most of the team down to just a sliver of health. They need to be incredibly careful here, as this Kraken has much more burst than they've been used to. Dome goes down, it looks like.
But he actually has a loop here, he can loop around. Pretty good for trying to stay alive as much as possible.
Oh, wow! Another fantastic lightning strike right through the crack there. Medic unable to get them up in time, and it looks like Trapper is going to go down, but at what cost? Bugsy, just a sliver of health remaining.
Good movement there.
Wow,
from the heading inside the cave. Heading inside the cave is avoiding any of the damage the Kraken can do from the outside. Perfect use of line of sight right there.
Go down, and Bugsy is going to have a slight chance here to go ahead and grab some armor. As you can see, the survival odds are still pretty 50-50 at the moment. Well, 40-60.
It's still very close, so the Kraken has enough armor that he can sustain the chip damage from going in, and if he can get picks off, then this can very easily turn.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what he needs. He needs to just wait, bide his time, and wait for a mistake on the part of the Hunters and exploit it. If he can get 1 or 2 downs in very quickly, maybe he has a chance.
But he definitely cannot allow that support Assault wombo combo with that damage amp. It's just absolutely shredding his armor before he's really able to be very effective.
Yeah, and that Trapper, so on point, heading off the monster in the right direction every time. We may have another dome right here.
Dome is down. Yep,
he does dodge it, though. Look at that. Yep. He does get out just in time.
So now, KPV, they've got to decide, do we chase and do we prevent him from getting as much armor as possible, or do we go and set up? The team with Markov and Maggie, they have deployables that they need to put down, and maybe fighting in a defensible position, like on the relay, that might be beneficial for them. And it looks like that's what they're planning to do.
I couldn't agree with you more. It's here at stage 3. It really does feel like you need to pick your fight. If you're unable to prevent the monster from armoring back up, then you need to pick your fight because he is able to do so much more burst potential.
They're going in. They want to finish it here. They don't want to. They don't want to give him any chance to breathe, any chance to get his armor up. Which I don't know. This could win them the game, or this could lose them outright.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I've seen so many Hunter teams caught out of position, just pushing aggression a little bit too hard. Will that happen right here, right now, or will Bugsy be able to turn it around and clinch a win, or will KPV actually prove that their aggression was worthwhile?
If he managed to get full armor, and then he can just turn around them, and they have no harpoon traps, they have no mine traps, they don't here now.
The dome goes down, and so does the tag, which means that they're going to be able to have full vision of him in the next 12 seconds. Cabot's going to be able to hit him with the railgun damage through the walls. This is a really risky situation for him to be in. Oh wow! Fantastic job repositioning himself, coming back over the top and landing a lightning strike onto Assault. Looks like another fantastic vortex, but all of the team is on point with their dodges at the moment. Daisy being the only person unable to dodge it and taking the damage there. Assault has already popped his shield though and is going to get hit by this lightning blast, taking him down to a sliver of health.
They don't want to overextend too much here. They know how close they are to winning. They don't want to give him any edge. They play it cool in this dome. They have the time. Just such a sliver of HP left from the Crescent.
Yeah, it looks like this is going to be all she wrote for Bugsy here, which means that we are going to get to see at least one more set of games. Oh, wow, but Medic goes down. I don't know. I don't know if he can pull this off, though. So little health here. Such skill, though, dancing on the edge of death for so long. If he can armor up and come back...
One more shot is all it's going to take.
Oh, that's it.
And the machine gun finishes him off. Wow. Great job from Team KPV's Hunters, clinching their first win. This is a best of 7. That was Team KPV's first win. The score is currently 3-1. So if KPV wants to push this into a tiebreaker, they need to win the next 2 games. Both of these games may be played simultaneously. Let me check with the teams right now.
46k healing in that match. Hims doing a fantastic job.